Okay, so we're going to have a look at The Entertainer by Scott Joplin. I'm going to play it through first, then we'll break it down. Okay, let's take a look at the right hand first. The opening three bars alternate the right and left hands, but those notes that are really high up there are D, E, C, A, B, G. So they're like down here, D, E, C, A, B, G. And we play up the octave here. If you're not used to reading all those ledger lines with the music being so high, bars 1, 2 and practically all of most of 3 as well are the same. So read bar 2 to get the notes, which are D, E, C, A, B, G. And in the right hand I'm playing that as 4, 5, 3, 1, 3, 1. 4, 5, 3, 1, 3, 1. 4, 5, 3, 1, 3, 1. The left hand then takes over. Same notes, only this time playing it with 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. Now you want to practice those until they're very fluent. Okay, then the right hand comes over with the 4 again to the D, and it only plays that much of the pattern before going to a B with the second, an A with the thumb, an A flat with the second, and then down to a G. So all that becomes, try that again, and there's this little staccato mark on that G. Okay, with that G you want to bring your left hand in on the thumb of the G and take it over, while the right hand goes up and plays B and a G. Just try that chord now. So the opening all becomes this. Try that again. And if you move that up to speed, becomes get your left hand ready. So practice that as a whole chunk, okay, until it's really nice and tight, nice and neat, no fluffing of notes or anything. Okay, then the tune proper comes in at bar 4, and we're starting on a D with a first finger. And we go D, D sharp, E, and that's 1, 2, 1. next notes are E to C's. So put those two cells together. The next part, we swap that little finger, number 5 on C, for a 1 on C. And we play C, D, D sharp E. And we're just going up the fingers there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the music copy it says then play C with the second finger. I prefer playing it back with the thumb. Because we do a C, D, E. Then stretch to a B. And then you're ending on a C with the thumb. There's a rest in which, a 1-beat rest, in which time you can move your thumb back down to the D and start it again. Okay, the next bit starts on an A with the second finger, plays a G, then comes across F sharp with the second finger, and then comes under for an A. So practice those 4 notes by themselves. A, G, F sharp, A. When you can do that nice and smooth, without thinking too much, the next bit, you have to get your hand back in position in the five finger position on A. So it all becomes this. Now my hand's in position to skip, and I skip twice. Watch that again. So I start on A on the second, skip, skip, turn back for a D with a 4th finger, a C with a 3rd, an A with a 1, then a D with a 4. So from the after the skip, we've got a 4, 3, 1, 4. D, C, A, D. And if you learn these movements in little cells of 3 or 4 notes, I think it's a lot better way of learning the whole figure. So we've learnt this figure from the A, G, F sharp, A. Then from the A we skipped twice. Then this last figure was a D, C, A, D. When we put all that together, we get the first cell, second cell, skip, last cell. Put it all together. Okay, carrying on, we have the little theme again, so thumb back down to D. Change the little finger for the thumb. Now this next part repeats, and the fingering of it could be as simple as 1, 2, 3. Stretch. Then you're going to have to move your hand here. What you could do is play this last D that I've just ended up on a second finger. If you move in preparation, you could play it with a 5 and play the last 2 notes with an E and a C, going up to an E and a C up here. But you have to really, get ready with the D with a 5 if you're going to do that. So from bar, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. From bar 16, from the C, D, E, we have C, D, E, C, D, E, C, D, C, E, C, D, E, C, D, C, E, C, D, E, B, D with a 5, and then you're in position for 1 and 4 on E and C. So let me just play, I'll play from the beginning, the right hand. So the left hand's here. Change to 1. Jump down. Remember the 3 cells? Jump down again. Change to 1. Remember the change to 5 now. Okay, the left hand is fairly straightforward. In a lot of the times it's in C position with little finger on C, thumb on G, something that we've done lots of times. Apart from the beginning. Okay, so that beginning we've already done in the tutorial. So starting at bar 4, we swap the right hand G for the left hand G. Then when the tune starts, the left hand is little finger on C, C, G, then C, F and A with 1, 2, going to 1 and 3. So practice that bar just by itself. Next bar, G, G and F together, then a C, E and G, and E and G. So all that becomes kind of repeat. D now on our, probably on our thumb, because we're going to have to go down to G. So D on our thumb. G, A, B. And we're going to play a C with our second finger, but we're going to change it to the left little finger. So that we're back in position. So we could actually just jump over, because that G, A, B in bars 3, 6, 9, in bar 12, we could are quite marked and detached, and we could actually just jump in with a little finger. So we could go from bar 12, move. If we wanted to play those notes smoothly, we could play and notice how I move my little finger, swap my second to my little finger while the note is down. Okay, so from bar 13, like the beginning. Okay, from here on in, which is bar 17, the left hand just descends down, plays a C with the thumb, B flat, the second, Under with the A, 2 on A flat, then a 3 on the G, and then to finish it's going to play C, G, C. Probably play it 1, 2, 1. So all together from bar 17, okay, so the really difficult bits in this are probably bars 11, and then this is quite difficult, bar 17, because of the what we call syncopation. The right hand is not moving on the beat, it's moving off beat. And if you have any trouble counting this tied E in the right hand, a good way to think of the tune is to think of it without the tie. Then think it quicker. Now try and think it just tied over. What I was doing then was actually counting the silent note. So although I was playing, I was actually counting in my head, or sing it down the octave, da 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 da. So I'm thinking one thing but playing another thing. Da 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 da. Da 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 dun da 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 dun da dum. And that's a very good way of sorting out syncopation, sorting out when the beat, when the rhythm is off beat. With the left hand, and if I sang the repeated note, the tied note, the second tied note, it would be do 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 Okay, I think the key to learning this is in those little chunks. So the little cells, the first one will be the right hand. You will keep practicing that. Slowly. Okay, the second one will be the left hand. The next bit might be the right hand, then the jump. The next bit will be putting the two ideas just putting that together. next idea. And likewise, building it up in little chunks and sections. Okay, I hope you have fun with that.